are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This fella, Ndidi, was plucked from Belgian football to become one of the best defensive midfielders in the European game. And I don't say that lightly. He's so good at what he does, he can anchor the midfield on his own. He's a superb tackler, and he pretty much allows his boss to confidently pick a more attacking lineup.
Okay, interesting. Oh, great chance! Osimhen, it's a loose ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lookman. Piontek. Nice physical challenge. Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lookman proves just a little bit too strong. Looking for a decent ball in. He's cut it out. Kivior. Moved on forwards. Zalewski, and he goes cross-field. Some good work on the right flank here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lookman. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. And here's Iwobi. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And it's Iwobi. Zielinski did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aim forwards. Frankowski, now he's off and running. Lookman. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Zalewski. Oh, easy pickings there. Zalewski. Bednarek. Kivior. Frankowski. Great defending, strong and determined. Lookman. It will be. Good chance here! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Zalewski. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been won straight back. Chukwueze. And it's Iwobi. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Iwobi. And Didi, oh, good spread. Tries to get it clear. That's tidy. Iwobi. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lovely feet. Lofted in. Zielinski.
Nigeria really aren't messing about here, are they? The way they've started with such great intensity.
That'll be a throw-in. Zielinski. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Zalewski. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Zielinski. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Proves too strong. Osai Samuel, gently done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Zalewski. Nice physical challenge. Chukwueze. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Keeper has taken decisive action, and it's played forward. Piontek. Bassi. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Kivior. Good, strong midfield running here. He has a look up. Oh, that's neat. That's a good ball. Now it's Osimhen. Osai Samuel. Osai Samuel goes forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. to the pressure. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's hoisted clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bednarek. Looks to the other side. Frankowski. Piontek. So we're still where we started right now. Bassi. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Iwobi. And it's Osei Samuel. Ndidi. Lookman. Lookman! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zielinski. Zalewski. Great run on the overlap here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Osei Samuel, forwards and with intent. Chukwueze! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And they've got a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Frankowski. Kivior. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Osimhen, showing good feet. Lookman. That's very neat. Chukwueze! Frankowski. Bednarek. Frankowski. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lookman. Osei Samuel. Now it's Chukwueze. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Chukwueze. Chukwueze! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. They've
Played it short. Zielinski makes the interception. Zielinski shifted upfield, and Poland now can counter. Lookman. Aim forwards. Gets it away.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Zielinski. Bednarek. Zalewski. Zielinski. Moved on forwards. Frankowski tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Overhit and out of play. Spread out to the left. Lookman. That's a good run down the left. That's good play. Frankowski. Ambitious ball here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Frankowski. Cross. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Away. Oh, nice touch. Chukwueze. Piontek. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He is through here. Could be danger here. Now it's Osimhen. Lookman. Lookman goes on a run down the left wing. Very nicely done. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's played forward. Lewandowski did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kivior. Zielinski. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Zalewski in acres of space out wide. Chukwueze, and that's aimed into the middle. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bednarek. Zalewski is onto it in a flash. Chukwueze. He's on it, can he get away? He's having a shot! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Nigeria have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Zalewski goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Bassi with the clearance. Does really well to win the ball there. Crossed it again. Bassi tries to clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Iwobi shifted upfield. Frankowski. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Frankowski. Frankowski. Does well to get it back. Frankowski. Nice control. And he welcomes it in. No foul, says the referee. Ndidi. Now it's Piontek. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel driven forward. And it's hoisted clear.
Nigeria, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Played towards the other side, and that's really well manoeuvred. Piontek. Frankowski. Moved on forwards, and here's Osimhen. Lookman. Iwobi. Poland in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Can he crossed. Oh, they could be caught out here. Played in by Lookman. And the volley! And the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been knocked clear. Good play on the left-hand side here. Osei Samuel gets rid without sophistication. And it's Zielinski. That's Zalewski. What a throw in. Zielinski. Zalewski. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Zalewski. Oh, it's played into the area. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Played out to the right. Kivior looking to get on the end of this. Iwobi. Iwobi. Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Aim forwards. And it's Zalewski. Zielinski. Ndidi, no, again there's no way through. Chukwueze, and he welcomes it in. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. That's been drilled forward. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Lookman. He is just caressing the ball. Iwobi. Iwobi shifted upfield. A chance to play it in. That'll be a throw. Kivior. And And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Frankowski, now he's off and running. Osimhen. Tries to dink it through, and that pass just didn't quite work. Bednarek, Zielinski, Bednarek. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Poland can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Here's found a way through. Lookman. Now who's going to be first to this? Frankowski. Kivior. Frankowski. Lookman wins the duel this time. Chukwueze does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Zalewski. Zielinski. Probing pass. Defending was strong and firm. Iwobi. Ndidi. Osei Samuel lofted upfield. And they've got rid. Calmly anticipates. Zalewski. Poland do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Piontek, great defending, strong and determined. And here's it's Lewandowski! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Bednarek. Kivior. Moved on forwards. Piontek. Frankowski. Piontek. Frankowski. That's a promising run he's making on the right. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Lookman. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Piontek. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Lookman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Piontek. Frankowski. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Frankowski. Can he latch on to this? Lewandowski. Carries far too far and out of play. Over to the left. Lookman. Iwobi. Ndidi. Osei Samuel. That is lovely. And here's Chukwueze. Iwobi. Here's a chance! Good strike, quite an alarm.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Played back in. Piontek. Zalewski. And it's Zalewski. Hit into the middle. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that has been cleared. And it's played in here. Kiwior. Frankowski. Kiwior. Kiwior. Now it's Frankowski. Frankowski. Now here's the delivery. Is onto it in a flash. That has been cut short. Kiwior. Poland still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Kiwior. Piontek. Iwobi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Clearly not happy with that. Iwobi. Ndidi. Osei Samuel. Ndidi. Ndidi, he's gone direct here. That's really well cleared.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Nice physical challenge. Lookman! Oh, sweet feet. And it's Iwobi. Zielinski does really well to win the ball there. Piontek. Zielinski. Piontek. Piontek played out towards the right wing. Kiwior crosses it in. That has been knocked clear. And it's Zielinski. And here's Lewandowski. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Zalewski. Zalewski tries a cross. Poland
teams really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Osei Samuel, forwards and with intent. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Looks to the other side, and it's Frankowski. Lookman. Muscular approach does pay off here. Piontek. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski, oh, good spread. Lovely feet. Can he deliver? Oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Moved on forwards. And that is out of play. Ajayi. Ndidi. Bassi, and he goes cross-field. And it's Osei Samuel. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. Kivior. Frankowski. Kivior. Now it's Frankowski. He's got to be in here! Zalewski, and he's gone backward here. Ndidi, forwards and with intent. Iwobi. Bassi. Ajayi. And it's played forward. Chukwueze, now he's off and running. Goes for a shot! Frankowski. And it's Frankowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Clipped into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And a chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Zalewski. And he thumps it clear. Here comes another cross. Lookman. Now it's Osimhen. And he's running through. He's Osimhen! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Poland can make their change now with a break in play. Nigeria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Thinks one through. That has been knocked clear. Szymanski. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ndidi getting this one clear. Played into the middle. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Nigeria are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Nigeria, however, just have to plough on and hope for a break.
Showing good feet. And it's Iwobi. Chukwueze. And he shoots! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Spread out to the left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Zalewski providing an outlet on that flank. Deftly away. Poland have reclaimed it. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Now that's well seen too. Ball's gone out of play. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chukwueze. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. That's the keeper's ball. Kiwior. Frankowski. Zielinski shifted upfield, played out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Lookman. Iwobi, aim forwards. Lookman, gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Zalewski chooses to go cross-field. Kiwior. Lobbed in behind. Kiwior. Now it's Frankowski. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And the keeper has it. Osei Samuel forwards and with intent. And it's Zalewski. Played out to the right. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Lewandowski. That's really well manoeuvred. Osimhen. Lookman. Lookman doing full tilt down the left. It's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Aim forwards. Kiwior. Frankowski. Kiwior. And he won't reach that. Bassi. Ndidi. Bassi. Moved on forwards. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's Osimhen. He's away! Shot a goal! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Nigeria are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Osei Samuel cuts it out. Bassi. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bassi. Szymanski, he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Zielinski. And it's Frankowski. Out to the left it goes. There are a few waiting for it. Cross goes in there. He's there to get rid. And the counter is on. Now it's Chukwueze. And it's been played through. Osimhen. Nice control. Chukwueze. It's anyone's ball now. Zielinski. Kivior.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Zalewski. That's Szymanski. That's Zalewski. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kivior. Frankowski. And he cuts out the supply. Great chance! And that's past the post.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's played forward. Lookman proves too strong. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Great defending, strong and determined. Five minutes left on the clock. Kivior. Moved on forwards. And it's Zalewski. Zielinski. Ndidi wins the duel this time. Now it's Osimhen. Osei Samuel. Bassi. That's really well manoeuvred. Zielinski. Zalewski. Decent progress down the left. Succumbs to the pressure. Osei Samuel. Ndidi. Oh, can he get onto this? Lookman. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Szymanski. Zalewski. That's Zalewski. Ajayi. Looks to the other side. Lookman. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bednarek. That's really well manoeuvred. Kivior. And it's Frankowski. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Zielinski plays it short. And here's Zielinski. Time to deliver. Confirmation that they'll shoot! Keeper always had the measure of that. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zalewski. That's Zalewski. It's a mighty effort! No, he can't turn it in. Iwobi. Play towards the front line. Zalewski. And he goes cross-field. Frankowski. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Poland obviously hoping to frustrate and absorb whatever would come their way, but once breached that first time, their game plan was up.